And we're happy to have another episode of In the Know, once again brought to you by American Southwest Credit Union. And in the studio with us to tell us all the cool things that are going on at Green Valley Council, we've got President Debbie Kenyon with us to tell us just about everything that's happening. Debbie, always great to see you.
Hey, thanks, Andy. Thank you for having me.
A lot happening. You just did the Assessors Forum, which I understand was a great success.
We turned away at least 30 people at the door. We hosted the forum for 80 people. The assessor was down. She gave a great encapsulation of programs that are offered through the assessor's office. But I would say just about everybody came to learn about mortgage deed fraud and how that is happening here and what's being done at the county level. More will be done, hopefully, at the county level. The council is initiating a petition through our membership to address not only Pima County but our state legislators to ask to take action on this. No one should have to fight to get their home back if it has been strucken by mortgage deed fraud. So what you can do, though, as a homeowner now, you can go to the Pima County Recorder's Office, and at the Recorder's Office homepage, there is a capsulated wordage that you can go to the mortgage deed, and you click on that, and you go through the format of it. What it does is that it flags your deed if there is activity on it. Then you are notified. It doesn't stop things from happening. As the assessor mentioned, the recorder does not have the ability by law to look and see and determine if what is being turned into her is true or fraudulent. They just record this information.
Did you, I'm wondering, did you get any stories while you were
We
at
got
this
a
forum?
few stories, and this forum came about because at my president-to-president's meeting, we had several people there who have been victims of deed fraud. So this immediately after that meeting went as a concern from Green Valley to our District 4 supervisor, and he made a blanket statement and plea to the Board of Supervisors, and they voted 5-0 to look into this problem and how it can, if it can be addressed at a county level. So there's going to be action taken on it, hopefully at many different levels. So that's one of the things you can do first is go to the recorder's office and put a flag on your deed.
This kind of really highlights what Green Valley Council does for those in our community.
That's absolutely right.
Yep.
Absolutely right.
One of the other, I know, things that's being talked about quite a bit is fiber optics. You know, I remember going from dial-up into, what we have as cable. Now fiber optics is really a game changer.
Fiber optics is coming. We have met with 3 providers, Wired, Ripple. Both of them have signed agreements with the town of Sahuarita, so they will be looking to do business there. We have met with them. Also, Trico is potentially getting into the fiber business. So on the 22nd, which I believe is this Thursday, it does conflict with my Board of Reps meeting, but get somebody from your HOA there because you'll be able to talk to and get the information from these 3 different providers because what they do as far as the delivery is all a little bit different. So you have to figure out what is best for your homeowners association, what meets your needs.
Wired just came into my neighborhood where I'm at, and some people have changed, some have not. And there's a lot of confusion to people what it means for them to be on fiber, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's just another source of delivery. As far as this being cable, though, it's far more fixable than cable. It's the method of delivery in and out is far more substantive than cable.
Yeah.
So a lot of people say, well, I don't need it, but our community is still changing. People who are moving in are, in their early 60s, some late 50s. Many are working remotely, and this is this is a service that could benefit them and the rest of us too. If you have to move a lot of data, fiber's the best way to do it.
Oh, yeah, and then you think of family households, if they're, somebody wants to watch a movie in one
Exactly.
and another room, and then you're online, and let's face it, our houses are all connected as well.
That's right.
Yeah.
Right. Well, we have a nephew who works for Spectrum,
Oh, yeah.
and he said fiber is the way to go. He says it's
Absolutely.
absolutely the way to go. So that's an opportunity this week on Thursday, and then
Where will they be at?
that will be at the East Center, the
East Center,
GVR
okay.
East Center on Abrego.
All right.
Okay.
All right, and then then you've also got this fraud forum.
Well, we have the fraud forum because we started turning away people very early to the deed fraud, and we figured what we would do is we are working with the radio station here. We are partnering with you, the SAV, and the Sheriff's Department we'll do an encapsulation of the deed fraud, but fraud and scams are rampant here. We are a captive audience, and people just knee-jerk react to too many situations. So the more information that we can get, and our good lieutenant, Mr. Bernstein here, he said, how do we get more information out? And we said, well, we need to do it through the Community Quarterly with KGVY. And
Perfect.
then when we were talking with Chet and Deanna, they said, well, let's do another forum. So we are
Perfect.
hosting this at the Green Valley Sheriff's Auxiliary Office. Again, if you are not on the registration, you're not going to be able to get in. So, and seats are just about full now. So people have been taking advantage of this. So please call.
All right.
There are a few seats left.
All right. Now, when is this one taking place?
This
and where?
is taking place on February
Is it 16th?
12th.
12th.
The
There you go.
12th of February at the SAV office.
Now, with the deed fraud that you heard the stories and everything else, when you look at this and you see, okay, well, people they don't understand how that works. At this fraud forum, they may be able to get a better picture of it.
They will get a little bit more information on this at this fraud forum. It's the people who are most susceptible to this are those who have no restrictions on their deed. So if your deed is unencumbered, or oftentimes with an LLC, those seem to be the places that the fraudsters are targeting first.
Well, and I've heard the stories where the people had no idea. We're talking 6 months down the line, they had no idea that this was taking place, and next thing you know, they start getting foreclosure notices because seconds were taken out and they didn't even know it.
They didn't even know it.
Just crazy. You also have, and one that I was, my first year being a part of it was the First Responders Fair, and you're going to be out there for that?
We are going to be out there. It is March 14th. The historic courtyard will be full of responders. I have been told that the sheriff's helicopter will be there, but again, we will have the canines, we will have the robots, we will have the bigger than ever kids zone. So come on down. It's just the time to honor our responders. All we ask is, if you can, a $5 donation at the gate. And that just underwrites the costs. Anything over the cost, we donate to Historic Canoa Ranch, and it's just, as I said, it's the day to honor those people who put themselves between us and harm's way.
I'll tell you,
it's perfect.
When I was a kid, I was in Civil Air Patrol. It was so cool to see.
Well,
we have
and
a civil.
hopefully they will be there again this
Yeah.
year. They were manning the kids zone, so
They were, yeah.
come on out. Bring your kids, bring your families. There'll be a lot of activities in the kids zone. We've already signed up the Raptors again. They will be down, so
Nice.
you can see the bald eagle and all of the demonstrations. So.
Awesome. Always great stuff. Debbie, if our listeners want to find out more about Green Valley Council, maybe volunteer, help out, what do they do?
Info at GVC.org. That'll get you to our main line, and just give us some name information, and we'll get back to you. Or you can call the office 520-648-1936, and one of our exceptional staff will be happy to answer any questions you might have.
Awesome. Thank you so much for coming in, Debbie.
Thank you.
Thank you.